Hello, my name is Jane Story. I am a registered dietitian in the state of Texas. I work for a national telehealth company, and I also have my own business, Eat Right, Be Fit. You can check out my website, eatrightbefit.net. I also post videos on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube. My Instagram is Jane, Jayne, .story, STORY. Facebook is Eat Right, Be Fit, and YouTube at Jane Story. Check me out. Today, we're going to do another episode of In a Pinch. These are things that work. Could we do better? Absolutely. Could we do worse? Absolutely. These products, though, meet the dietary guidelines. I am trying to make sure I get a food group serving: fruit, vegetable, whole grain, lean protein, or dairy. When we're reading the food label, if something has more than 10% of the daily value for added sugars or saturated fat, put it down and find something else. If it's more than 20% of the daily value for sodium per serving, find something else. We want to try to get under 5, but some of my products are between 5 to 18% daily value for sodium. My other main objective was for it to be able to sit in the car in Texas and not have it be melted. So there is no chocolate in any of the things I will be showing you. All of these things are shelf stable. They do not require refrigeration. I do have a few dairy products. Obviously, if you were going to drink those, you would want to put them in a cooler so they would be cold. We will get started. Today, I have fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and dairy. Let's start with beans. I have several different beans here. These came from Walmart. They are made all by the same person, the Good Bean. I have used this in a video. This has chickpeas in it, this one has pinto beans in it, and this one has black beans in it. Lentil beans, these have lentil beans and water, and that is all in this package. They are already cooked. All you have to do is heat them up, and I got this at Target. More beans, lentils again. These are in a container. All you do is add hot water. So these I got this one at TJ Maxx, but then I did see them in the store on the shelf at several different places. I don't think I've seen them at Walmart, but I have seen them somewhere. I don't remember where it was. I have Scout tuna seafood snack. This has tuna and it has these chili crisp crunchy toppers. There are no artificial ingredients in here. Everything is a food group of some sort. So that's why I chose it. There is 30 grams of protein in this thing, which is a heck of a lot of protein. I have 2 pouches of beef, different brands. These both came from Walmart. This is organic. 1 serving. This is not organic, and there are 3.5 servings in here. So if you got a portion control problem, here we go. We're set. No portion control problem, then you can portion them out accordingly. Chicken and more beef in a can. These are actually, this beef and that beef I just showed you, they're actually really good. I turned my nose up at first. Just beef and sea salt, just chicken and sea salt. And these came from Walmart as well. Sorry, these came from Walmart, and that's the only place I've been able to find these. Actually, I got one more chicken. I have a chicken breast from HEB. I like this because it is low in sodium, 135 milligrams for the whole can, which is extremely low for canned chicken. Seafood. I have mackerel fillets. And I also have grilled mackerel fillets. These are both in olive oil. I believe I got them at Walmart. They are actually low in sodium. I was surprised. Some of these things can be high, so you definitely need to read the label. Yes, I have some smoked salmon and then just some regular salmon in the pouch. 1 serving per pouch on these. Tuna. I have a couple different tunas, flavored tunas. Starkist brand can have a lot of sodium in them. These are lower. These came from HEB. I got these Jack Link ones at Dollar Tree. This particular Jack Link jerky does not have any nitrates, or preservatives or anything in it. It is 1 serving, so if you have problems with portion control, this is definitely the way to do it. And other problems with portion control, these are mini meat sticks. This came from Sam's. Takes 2 of them. These are flavored savory herb. 2 of them is a serving. So that's a way to keep portion control in line. And I also have Chomps, which is another mini stick version. I have beef, jalapeno beef, turkey, and then a sea salt beef. All of these will fit into the dietary guidelines for the sodium content. I don't think you should eat processed meats like this every day, but in a pinch, it can work. Wagyu beef stick. These also come in salmon, this particular brand. So if you want to have a more fancier beef stick, I didn't really notice a difference in the taste, but also I'm not a huge beef jerky eater either. Taco seasoning beef jerky. This one came from Aldi. So if you have problems with portion control, this might not be the one for you. It has 2.5 servings in it, so you'd have to make sure you kept it to a serving. Nuts. I have a snack pack of pistachios. I have pistachios here and I have cashews here. I have a snack pack of cashews. It does not matter. These could be almonds, walnuts, whatever. The reason why I like these is this is not a full serving of nuts. Even though nuts are good for us, they still have a lot of fat and they are calorically dense. So we want to be mindful of the serving size we are having. Neither one of these are a full serving. A full serving of nuts is a 4th cup. These are probably about 2 tablespoons, if I had to guess. So this one's honey roasted. If you want a little bit of sweetness without a lot of added sugars, these have less than 1 gram of added sugar. To dairy, if you don't like to buy cartons or gallons of milk because you don't go through it all the time, this is one way to do it so we can still include dairy in our diet. These 2 are cow's milk. This one is HEB brand. This one is Horizon. They are very similar in their nutritional content. They're about 2%, maybe 1.5% fat. I also have a soy milk. This would be somewhat nutritionally comparable to cow's milk. It naturally contains protein, but everything else is fortified. It does contain a very small amount of calcium naturally, but everything else in soy milk is fortified, except this one. I bought it because it was in a can and I thought that was really cool. And then I got it home and I noticed that it wasn't fortified. It is unsweetened and it does have 7 grams of protein, but it is not fortified. I missed a protein. I have some refried beans here. These are very low in sodium. Most refried beans have about 400 milligrams of sodium per serving at least. These only have 210 milligrams of sodium. So these are Amy's. I have canned cherries in water, just cherries in water. I love cherries. I love frozen cherries. I love fresh cherries. Cherries are expensive, so these are a good way to enjoy them when they're out of season and not have to pay a fortune. I have pineapple puree and I have sweet potato puree. These are both unsweetened. They are just applesauce. This one actually has a little bit of sweet potato in it, and this one is just pineapple. It also comes in different flavors. These are both from HEB. Little fruit cups, make it easy to keep it single serve. These are in their own juice. There is no added sugar in this. They're applesauce, unsweetened applesauce, just apples, water, and ascorbic acid. This can be gotten anywhere. I got this one at Dollar Tree. Lastly, vegetables. I have Libby's, sweet peas, sweet corn, green beans, and diced carrots. These are all low in sodium per serving. If you hate buying a whole can because you don't go through it all, this is one way to get it so you don't waste things. I will usually break my cans up and freeze them after I open them. These all have between 100 to 110 milligrams of sodium per serving. So these are an excellent way to get vegetables into your day. Vegetables are really hard to find that are shelf-stable that we can carry around in our car and just open by peeling it back. All right, so that's all I got for fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and dairy. I will show you some ways to use these things after I post the other video on whole grains. Join me next time for In a Pinch.